Throughout human history, the question of how and when God communicates with humanity has been a subject of profound theological and philosophical inquiry. The belief that a higher power speaks through individuals, guiding, inspiring, and imparting wisdom, transcends religious, cultural, and spiritual boundaries. Whether viewed as divine revelation, inner intuition, or a universal cosmic connection, the notion that God communicates through us raises important questions about faith, human agency, and the nature of the divine. The divine communication paradigm. In many religious traditions, divine communication is seen as a form of revelation, a direct and unmediated expression of God's will, knowledge, or guidance. For instance, in Christianity, the Bible is often considered the written word of God, with prophets and apostles being vessels through which God communicated his message. Similarly, in Islam, the Quran is believed to be the literal word of God as revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. These texts are regarded as sacred and authoritative, shaping the belief systems and moral codes of entire communities. Prophetic insights. Prophetic figures are central to the idea of divine communication in various religious traditions. Prophets are seen as individuals chosen by God to convey his messages, provide guidance, and warn against moral deviations. In Judaism, figures like Moses, Isaiah, and Jeremiah are revered for their role as God's messengers. In Hinduism, spiritual leaders and gurus are considered spiritual guides who can receive insights and teachings from a divine source. These prophetic insights are often conveyed through sacred texts, sermons, or personal teachings. Mystical experiences. Mystical experiences are another avenue through which individuals report encountering divine communication. These experiences often involve a deep sense of connection with the divine, a loss of ego, and a profound sense of unity with all creation. Mystics across different religions, such as Sufi mystics in Islam, Christian mystics like Saint Teresa of Avila, and Hindu yogis, describe moments when they feel that God speaks to them directly through the mystical encounter. The role of human agency. While divine communication is often portrayed as a direct and unmediated experience, it inevitably passes through the filter of human agency. Prophets, mystics, and individuals receiving divine messages play a critical role in interpreting and transmitting these messages to others. This introduces an element of subjectivity and cultural context into the process, leading to diverse interpretations and expressions of divine communication. Language and symbolism. One of the challenges of divine communication is translating the ineffable into human language and symbolism. The divine often transcends human comprehension, making it necessary to use metaphors, parables, and symbolic language to convey the message. This introduces room for interpretation and varying degrees of understanding, further emphasizing the role of human agency in divine communication. Cultural and historical context. The cultural and historical context in which divine communication occurs has a significant impact on its interpretation and reception. For example, a message delivered in the context of a specific historical event may be understood differently in another time or culture. The interplay between divine communication and human agency in this context highlights the dynamic and evolving nature of religious and spiritual traditions. Personal experiences of divine communication. Many individuals report experiencing divine communication as an inner voice or intuition that guides their thoughts, decisions, and actions. This inner guidance often provides clarity in times of uncertainty and helps individuals make moral and ethical choices. In some cases, individuals describe feeling as though a still, small voice within them is God speaking directly to their hearts. Dreams and visions have long been considered channels through which divine messages are conveyed. In the Bible, for instance, dreams are frequently mentioned as a means through which God communicates with individuals. Similarly, indigenous and shamanic traditions often place great significance on dreams and visions as ways of accessing spiritual insights and guidance. Synchronicities in science. Synchronicities, or meaningful coincidences, are often interpreted as messages from the divine. These can include encountering a particular symbol, meeting a specific person, or experiencing a series of events that seem to carry a deeper significance. Believers see these synchronicities as evidence of God's presence and guidance in their lives. The universal nature of divine communication. The concept of God speaking through us is not limited to a single religious tradition. Interfaith dialogues and comparative religion studies reveal common themes and experiences across different faiths. This suggests that divine communication may transcend the boundaries of religious affiliation and be a universal human experience. The transformative power of divine communication. Experiences of divine communication often lead to profound personal transformation. Individuals who feel they have been touched by the divine frequently report increased compassion, empathy, and a sense of purpose. These encounters can inspire individuals to live more virtuous lives and make positive contributions to their communities. Divine communication often provides individuals with moral and ethical guidance, helping them navigate complex ethical dilemmas and make decisions that align with their values and principles. This guidance can be a source of strength and moral clarity in challenging situations. The belief in divine communication often brings people together in religious or spiritual communities. These communities can be a source of support, shared values, and a sense of belonging. Additionally, divine guidance can inspire collective action for social justice and humanitarian causes. The influence of sacred language. Sacred languages, such as Sanskrit in Hinduism, Latin in Christianity, or Arabic in Islam, hold a special place in religious traditions. These languages are often considered a conduit for divine communication. The recitation of prayers, scriptures, and mantras in their original language is believed to have a unique vibrational quality that connects individuals more deeply with the divine. Mantras and chants are repetitive sound patterns used in many spiritual practices. These sonic tools are believed to have the power to transform consciousness and create resonance with higher realms. By uttering specific words or phrases, individuals seek to invoke divine presence, protection, or blessings. Prayer, a universal form of communication with the divine, relies on the power of words and intention. The act of praying, whether silently or aloud, can have a profound impact on one's emotional state and sense of connection with God. Prayers can be petitions, expressions of gratitude, or acts of surrender, all of which facilitate communication with the divine. Emotions as a bridge to the divine. Emotions play a pivotal role in divine communication. Certain emotional states, such as love, devotion, and awe, are considered powerful bridges that connect individuals with the divine. These emotions are seen as conduits for experiencing the presence of God and fostering a deeper spiritual connection. Emotions often accompany mystical experiences where individuals feel an overwhelming sense of divine presence. These experiences may evoke intense feelings of joy, peace, or love. Mystics frequently describe moments when their emotions are so elevated that they transcend ordinary human experience. Emotions can also serve as a means of emotional healing and transformation. Many individuals turn to their faith and divine communication to find solace and relief from emotional pain, grief, or trauma. The act of pouring out one's emotions in prayer or meditation can lead to a sense of catharsis and emotional healing. The art of blessing and cursing. Blessings are expressions of goodwill, protection, or divine favor directed toward individuals, objects, or events. In various religious and spiritual traditions, the act of blessing is believed to invoke divine blessings upon the recipient. Blessings can be spoken, chanted, or written, and they are often used to convey love, healing, and positive intentions. Conversely, curses are expressions of ill will or harm directed toward others. While less emphasized in many spiritual traditions, curses also highlight the power of words and emotions. The belief in the efficacy of curses raises ethical questions about the use of language and emotions in a harmful manner. The ethics of divine communication. The power of words and emotions in divine communication carries a significant ethical dimension. Individuals are often called to use language and emotions responsibly and with positive intentions. Ethical considerations include avoiding harm to others, respecting the boundaries of consent, and fostering a sense of empathy and compassion in communication. Divine communication can serve as a source of emotional and spiritual healing. When individuals express their emotions and thoughts in prayer, meditation, or sacred rituals, they may find solace and inner peace. This healing potential underscores the importance of recognizing the therapeutic value of divine communication. The power of words and emotions in divine communication extends beyond the individual level. The collective prayers, intentions, and emotions of a community or society can influence social dynamics, inspire positive change, and bring about a sense of unity and shared purpose. This collective impact highlights the interconnectedness of individuals in the realm of divine communication. The quest for enlightenment and self-realization. Esoteric traditions often emphasize the attainment of spiritual enlightenment and self-realization as the ultimate goal of human existence. This process involves transcending the ego, shedding illusions, and recognizing one's divine nature. The concept of enlightenment suggests that individuals can directly experience the divine within themselves and understand their interconnectedness with all of existence. Esoteric paths frequently teach that the highest form of divine communication is a mystical union, where the individual merges with the divine source itself. This profound experience of oneness is often described as a state of bliss, love, and transcendence beyond words or concepts. Mystics in various traditions, from Sufism to Christian mysticism, have sought this divine union through esoteric practices. In esoteric traditions such as alchemy, the process of inner transformation and self-realization is likened to a spiritual alchemy. This metaphorical journey involves the purification of the self, the transmutation of base elements into spiritual gold, and the realization of the philosopher's stone, a symbol of enlightenment and divine wisdom. The question of how God speaks to us is a profound and multifaceted one, touching on matters of faith, human agency, and the nature of the divine. From the sacred texts of established religions to the mystical experiences of individuals, the belief in divine communication is a thread that runs through human history and culture. It reveals a deep-seated human yearning for connection with the divine and a desire for guidance, inspiration, and purpose. While the ways in which divine communication is understood and experienced may vary greatly, it is evident that these encounters have a transformative impact on individuals and, in some cases, entire societies. Whether interpreted through religious lenses or viewed as a universal spiritual phenomenon, the belief in God speaking through us continues to shape the lives and worldviews of countless people around the globe. It serves as a reminder of the enduring quest